Well, Mosaic Youth Theater is back on the stage, wrapping up its 25th anniversary season. The show is called Heartbeat, a story of love, hate, and rhythm. Musical and assistant art director DeLachey Strouder joins me now. DeLachey, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
We are so excited to see this performance, but before we get to the good stuff, I got to talk to you about what we are to expect. So tell me about Heartbeat, which is the latest production in store.
So Heartbeat is an original production that tells you a journey about love, hate, and rhythm using hip hop, percussion, vocal music, and there are lots of scenes and monologues about how our young people have experienced love and hate throughout their lives, and about the journey that all you really have to do is look inside of you and you'll be able to overcome anything that you come up against.
That's incredible. So tell me a little bit more about the combination, because you do mix so many different elements together.
Yeah, so the show doesn't have a live band in the sense that people are used to seeing us have one. Everything that's created happens on stage right in front of you. So the music was written by our young artists, the percussion is done by our young artists, and it just, you know, kind of weaves in and out through these different stories. The realistic stories that the young people wrote, as well as this mythological journey that mirrors a lot of what happens in day-to-day life.
And taking it back a couple of steps, I mean, tell me a little bit more about Mosaic, because this is the 25th anniversary, so it's very special. I mean, how did this get started? What was really the mission?
So 25 years ago, Rick Sperling started the organization out of a gap that he saw that was happening in Detroit public schools. Unfortunately, we're seeing similar gaps right now just because of funding. Young people are not as readily available, or the schools are not as readily available to provide the young people with theater and music training. Over 90% of Detroit public schools don't have theater programs, and it's something like 70% that don't have music programs. So as a result of that, he started going into schools, and the turnout was, you know, over 100 young people. And so 25 years later, we're still doing auditions to provide more access to young people to the arts programming.
That's incredible. I am so happy to hear that it's still continuing forward, because I was telling you earlier off camera that this is something that I took part in as a kid, and it was very special for me because I went to Detroit public schools, and for me as well, as you just said, we didn't have access to those arts and, you know, singing programs, acting programs, that kind of thing. So this was a great outlet for me, and so I'm so happy to know that it's still going on 20+ years later. It's pretty incredible. And this is something that you were part of too, so how special is that?
Yeah, it's really awesome, and it's great to be able to give back to young people and to, you know, I found my voice in Mosaic. I was able to write. I was able to discover a lot of parts of myself that I didn't know existed, and to be able to offer that same opportunity for Detroiters to come, that's just,
it's incredible.
Yeah.
And so tell me, what's ahead for Mosaic beyond Heartbeat?
So just next month, we are in partnership with the Public Theater in New York, and we will have the distinguished opportunity to perform at Joe's Pub.
Oh, wow.
So our young artists, about 28 of them, are going to New York for a week residency with the Public Theater, and then 3 of our young artists will be able to stay a little longer for a paid internship in arts administration and tech theater.
Oh, you guys are just taking it to a whole nother level. I am so excited to hear about all of this. Now, for people that do want to see Heartbeat, that's playing, give me the dates again?
May 11th through the 21st at the Detroit Film Theater inside of the DIA.
And how can people get tickets?
Go to our website, www.mosaicdetroit.org.
All right, and now we get to see these beautiful young people perform. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Love versus hate. Versus hate. Versus love. Versus hate. Versus love. Versus hate.
Can anybody tell me what's going on in this world? 'Cause every time I turn around I see hate. Can anybody find a way to set love free? 'Cause day by day I feel myself getting weaker, hate's taking control of me.